Okay, friends, so these notes are going to be over 8.4 addition, I don't know why that says addition of rational expressions with like denominators. So let's go with addition of rational expressions with like denominators. So basically what we have here, friends, is we have two fractions that are being subtracted, and we notice that this denominator and this denominator are the same denominator. So as long as the denominators are same, cool, we can simply just take that denominator and we can move it below the fraction bar. Excuse me. Oh, it's another sneeze. Apologize, friends. And if the denominators are the same, then the numerators, we just record. So we're just going to make a copy of them. So 4x to the third power minus 6x to the third power. And then we combine those. All right, so we're going to combine the numerators. So our numerators are 14x to the power 3 minus 6x to the power 3. And seeing as they're both the same x to the power 3, 14 minus 6 is 8. So I have 8x to the power 3 over 6x. And then all we're going to do is reduce. So when we reduce, I just want you to remember, you don't have to write this down. As a matter of fact, I absolutely would not write it down, but the factored form of the numerator is 2 times 2 times 2 times x times x times x. That's 8x to the power 3. And the denominator is 2 times 3 times x. So that is the denominator in its most factored form. So these would cancel, and these would cancel. So our answer to this problem is 4x to the power 2 divided by 3. And all we're going to put into Canvas is 4x to the power of 2 divided by 3. And that's exactly what's going to go into Canvas. So don't make it more than that. All right, so here, on this, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at our denominators. And we're going to say this denominator and this denominator are the same denominator. And as soon as I have the same, whoa, let's go with black, Mrs. Leonard. As soon as I have the same denominator, I am simply going to take my common denominator and I'm going to put it below the fraction bar. And then I'm going to simply take what is in my numerators, which are 25x squared minus 9, and write it down. However, ding, 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 this can be factored. Factored, yes. So we're going to factor it. And when we factor it, we have 5x plus 3 and 5x minus 3, because it is the difference of squares. And then, of course, my denominator is still there, okay? But now I'm going to reduce, and this will reduce this. And so my answer is very simply 5x minus 3. And that is it, my friends. Don't make it more than that. All right. Is there another one? Up here. Okay. So I guess if we're writing steps, step 1 would be see if your denominators are the same. This denominator is identical to that denominator. So super fantastic, yay. Our denominators are the same. It's so nice when that's the case. So all we're going to do is give ourselves a fraction bar. And we are going to put our denominator down there, right there. And then we're going to make a record of our numerator. And our numerator is x squared plus 8x plus 21. Nope, sorry. Plus 2x plus 21. Okay, now we are going to have to combine like terms, because this one and this one can be added together. So we have our fraction bar. Our denominator, never changing, is that right there. And our numerator is x squared plus 10x plus 21. Now we are going to factor, and we are going to factor. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to say the factors of 21 that add to 10 are 3 and 7. And this is the difference of squares. So we're going to say we have x plus 3 and x plus 7 and x plus 3 and x minus 3. And now we're going to reduce. And this guy reduces this guy. So our answer that we're going to write in Canvas is x plus 7 divided by x minus 3. And yes, the answer to your question is yes. You need parentheses around those. All right. Last but not least. First thing we look for, we notice that this is identical to this. So as soon as we recognize our denominators are the same, super fantastic, we're going to have it for our denominator all the way through until we are ready to factor. So we're going to put this right here. Boom. Now, critical, friends. Very, very critical. This right here is a negative number, or a minus sign, I should say. That means it's going to touch not only the x square, but it's going to touch the already negative 4x, and it's going to touch the already positive 19. So if we write our numerators down, our numerator is 2x to the second minus 7x plus 15. But then this negative sign right here is going to make this x square a negative x square. And that same negative sign is going to take the already negative 4x and make it a positive 4x. And then this negative sign right here is going to take this, what seems to be a positive 19, and record it as a negative 19. Okay? And now we are going to combine like terms of the numerator. So when we combine like terms, this time we have a 2x squared taking away a 2x squared, which is going to give us, hang on here, still have a fraction bar, and we still have the same denominator. But now 2x squared minus x squared is x squared. We have a minus 7x and a 4x, which is a minus 3x. And we have a, let's go purple, 15 minus 19, which is a negative 4. So we have this. Okay, and now we are going to factor. We're going to factor the numerator, and we are going to factor the denominator. So here we're going to need factors of negative 4 that add to negative 3. So negative 4 and 1. And here we're going to need factors of negative 8 that add to negative 7. So negative 8 and 1. So we are going to have x minus 4 and x plus 1. And then we are going to have 2x squared minus 8x plus 1x minus 7. Then we are going to have x minus 4, x plus 1, and these two share a 2x, which leaves us x minus 4, and these two share a 1. Let's see my mistake. Sorry, little error. That was a 4 here, that's a 4 here. My bad, friends. Which is going to be an x minus 4. And then we're continuing to factor. So we have an x minus 4 and an x plus 1. And we have an x minus 4 and a 2x plus 1. And then we reduce now that we have factored as much as we can. And there's our final answer. And so in Canvas, you're going to write in parentheses x plus 1, all divided by, in parentheses, 2x plus 1. And that is your answer. And that is the end. All right, my friends. That is it. I hope you are able to factor, because that's really what this takes. All right. Let me know if you have any questions. Did we stop? I think we stopped.